Whew, man, I'm just appreciative of the efforts of those men. I'm not surprised by the fight. I knew they would fight. I found comfort in that. I wasn't looking for comfort, but I found comfort in that. I just seen enough of that during team development. Obviously, it was a hard-fought game on both sides, man, and it always is when you're in the AFC North. It's good to come down here and get it done today. We'll learn from these lessons, man, and get ready for the next AFC game. And again, just appreciative of the efforts. It wasn't without cost. T.J. Watt's being evaluated with an upper body injury. Naj is being evaluated with a foot injury. Levi Wallace got an ankle injury. Spillane's got an eye injury. But, man, it's just good to come in here in a hostile environment, man, and not blink, particularly with the number of new guys, whether they're rookies or new to us. I just gave all the new guys game balls. You know, the guys that have been here before, there's a certain expectation. They know what the standard of expectation is, but I can't say enough about the new guys and how they came alongside us and fought as if they had been here. And that is just so critical in environments like this. I'll pause and open for questions.
You gave Mr. Trubisky a game ball?
I gave all the new guys a game ball.
Was this one of the wildest finishes you can remember in a long time?
Man, we've had a bunch of them up here, man. Remember Vontez Burfict picked the ball off, run out of the tunnel with it, and then we got a fumble. And, I mean, it's AFC North football.
Like you said, you knew this team was going to fight. What are the traits that you see in this group that allows them to fight?
The spirit. We put them in adverse circumstances in team development, so that is revealed. And so I don't think any of us are surprised by it because we've seen enough of it in team development.
You gifted your guys those black Air Force Ones before the game. What message did you want to send with them?
That's a little lighthearted fun among us. I'm not going to add any color to it for you guys. That's our business as far as I'm concerned.
How would you characterize the play of your offense today?
It was enough. We're 1-0. Just like special teams and defense. We win together, we lose together. I'll comb through it from an analysis standpoint on Tuesdays like I always do.
Specifically, how do you evaluate the job that Mitch Trubisky did in his first regular season start here?
He did not blink. Made the necessary plays in the weighty moments. I'm appreciative of his efforts.
5 takeaways from the defense. Can't expect 5 every week. But
man, you playing Joe Burrow and company, you better get the ball some. They're not punting a lot. That's just a function of how some of these high-powered offenses and top-notch quarterbacks are. You know, Thursday night I'm watching, I don't know if Allen punted. You know, that's just the nature of today's game. So you better be prepared to take the ball away. That's why culturally we stress some of the things that we stress in terms of taking the ball away.
how aware are you of their snapper issues, and does that affect how you?
I was. I don't know that it affected how we managed it. It was more something for them to deal with than us.
Was that a usual block for Mako, or was that something different you guys did based on the long snap?
It was op time. The ball didn't get back there. I'm not going to make more out of it than what it is.
Anyone else?
Mike, Mako isn't officially named the captain, but how does he lead and some of the things that he did out there today?
You know, that's just when you got a good team. You got guys that are deserving of that recognition, but you can't trot 8 guys out there. Everybody respects that dude, not only in terms of his talents and his work ethic, but his leadership. And so I don't think that anybody views him as uncaptain-like.
Mike, you always talk about your defense, in order to be elite, has to make splash plays. Did you see that from your defense?
And furthermore, I said they need to be what we need them to be. And so we needed 5 today. And that's what great defenses do. You guys asked me to define great defenses. It's a loose definition. They smile in the face of adversity, and they deliver necessary plays. And that's why I answered it a couple of days ago the way I did, and today is an example of that.
You said you had lessons from this game. Can you just give us one, Mike, that you looked at and said, okay, this is a lesson just going forward?
You know, if you got ground to defend it. You know, if you got bullets in the gun on offense, you fire them. It's going to be a lot to be downtrodden about in the game of football from an ebb and flow perspective, and more than anything at the early stages of this season when you got new guys, you just want to know that they're in it, they're game, that they don't shrink in the moments, and so that was just really good to be in some of the moments and see some of the things that we saw.
You mentioned those new guys. What does it say about them when they're able to weather the storm in a game with as big a magnitude as this?
You know, just they getting on board. They're keeping the company beat, and I'm appreciative of that.
Okay, we will be bringing two or
Appreciate
three
it.
guys in.